So this is a poem I wrote about a year ago, actually. It is called Lies My Mother Told Me, and I'm using the book for this poem because I kind of get nervous and I kind of forget. So this is take one. Let's see how this goes. When I was a kid, my mother told me that if I didn't let her pick out my lice, they would carry my scalp into the mountains. How I wasn't allowed to step over her wallet because that meant no food on the table. How ghosts could smell my secrets, how shops in the corner are always haunted, how bread crust would make my hair curly and carrots to see in the dark, how blood would make my skin fair, how tears made my eyes clean, how whiteness meant beauty and bruises meant fault. My mother told me a lot of lies. Like the time I saw her hurt herself and she promised me she was okay. She lied about her age, her ethnicity, where she was, how she was feeling, the children she had. Not only did she lie to me, but to how many people she told she didn't have children. To how many people she picked over me. To how many nights she spent alone because I was alone. Not only did she keep herself in the darkness, but she kept us there too. And she didn't have the time to look up and find the light because she was in love with grinding her teeth to the ground and singing love songs to an attic and dancing to the sound of electricity shutting down. What pisses me off isn't how she treated me. It's how she treated herself, how she nailed her bedroom door shut and screamed and cried under a pillow, how she asked for money but never asked for help, how she promised you the world and she promised herself nothing, and you will always be the one I despise because while I was trying to love her, you were trying to hurt her. I can't even imagine how many nights she spent thinking of you, how she sang with your children and spoiled every single one of us with phony gifts that screamed, how the fuck did you afford this? I can tell you, afford was the most frequent word that came out of her name apart from your fucking name on her tongue. You left her with fingerprints in her veins, stories in her hair, and spit on her tongue. But I'll slam this scumbag in a poem I'll write later, hopefully one he'll listen to, because when I was 4, I realized I should stop talking, because who would listen? When I was 8, I realized I should stop asking, because who would provide? Because I'd ask, Mommy, can we have some spring rolls? No, baby, we can't afford them. Mommy, could we buy some strawberries? No, baby, we can't afford them. So then I realized maybe I should stop eating so Mommy could save money. Money she used on gambling, thinking she'll win money to buy baby her spring rolls, her strawberries, and her dreams. And instead she bought baby's depression and anorexia. But Mommy didn't know baby was hungry because baby carried lots of weight, but not body weight, but weight from the pressure of keeping us together. Weight from keeping us happy, but not from eating because Mommy couldn't afford to make baby happy. But then baby looked at Mommy and wondered, what about Mommy's weight? Weight of 2 children. Weight of providing, weight of the amount of abuse she had to withheld from the 6 jobs she had, weight of the world turning the blind eye to her pain, weight of the discrimination this country had on her, and I realized we were both so skinny because we had metaphysical weight already when a human function can't be a priority, and what skins me alive is that we survived and others didn't, that we got back on our feet and others didn't, and the absolute beauty is having $5 in your pocket to buy a meal and feeding half of it to a pigeon with only 1 leg, because we had empathy for those in a tough time, because where would our mothers be with the support of our friends? So Mommy told baby, win them with your heart, because when you fall, they will only protect you. So don't be afraid to talk. And don't be afraid to ask. Alright. So that was a bit intense. I hope you guys enjoyed that poem. The video I suggested today is my poem called A Temporary Person. I will link it somewhere in this video.